Test 1, 2. Test, test. Newmax Sports Network. Test, test.
your Wheaton College Lions. Wheaton College is united the NCAA promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, homophobic remarks, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from said competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, we ask that you please rise and able and join us for the playing of the national anthem. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visiting pride. A first-year forward from Bridgewater, Massachusetts, number 1, Jordan Sturgis. A first-year forward from Cumberland, Rhode Island, number 10, Maddie Van. A junior guard from Wilmington, Connecticut, number 14, Courtney Doherty. A graduate student forward from Stoke, Massachusetts, number 33, Valerie Williams. A senior guard from Revere, Massachusetts, number 35, Ann Gonzalez. The prior coach by Samantha Crowe, assisted by Leah Spencer. And now let's meet your Lions. First year guard from Cleveland, Pennsylvania, for Kiki Walters. A first year forward from Highland Springs, Colorado, for 10, Regan Peter. A sophomore guard from Jamestown, Rhode Island, for 12, Riley Sprague. A senior forward from Brunswick, Maine, for 15, Ryan Sachs. A sophomore guard from Minnesota, Massachusetts, for 22, Abby Fernandez. The Lions are coached by Sarah Binghorst, assisted by Allison Sheridan and Natalie Wynn. Officials for tonight's contest. Eric Kerr.
We welcome you inside Emerson Gymnasium as the college hoop season continues here on the NewMax Sports Network. This time, it's Regis coming into Norton to face off against Wheaton College. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Jackson Walsh. Regis will be looking for their first win of the season Well, Wheaton looks to improve to 3-1 in the non-conference slate. We're about to tip off, and as we do, a quick look at tonight's starting lineups. For the Pride, it's Jordan Striggles, Maddie Zancan, Courtney Doherty, Valerie Whalen, and Pam Gonzalez. And for the Wheaton College Lions, Kiki Walters will run the point alongside Regan Cater, Riley Sprague, Ryan Sachs, and Abby Fernandez, as Regis is on the board first with Maddie Zancan finishing out the hole. She's a freshman out of Cumberland, Rhode Island. Played a year of prep school basketball at the Winchendon School in Massachusetts. We'll have more on her to come as Cater comes up short on the finish, and now Regis will go back down the other way. Striggles running the point. She's another freshman. She's out of Bridgewater. Now with the ball, Doherty passes off right to Whalen. Gives it right back to Doherty. She's going to dribble out of the double team inside to Whalen. In the corner, Zancan swung back out there. Striggles tries a three, got it to go, and Regis quickly up 5-0. Sprague brings it up floor, hands it off to Sachs, now worked right to Fernandez. Fernandez will be guarded by Doherty, puts it on the floor, goes left, loses it on the pull-up, and going back the other way is Striggles, good lead pass, and Gonzalez right there for the easy finish, and Sarah Binkhorst has seen enough from the sidelines. Regis goes up 7-0, and Wheaton will take a timeout, and we will too. Regis 7, Wheaton 0. We'll be right back. Back inside Emerson Gymnasium after a 30-second timeout taken by Sarah Binkhorst, the Wheaton head coach. She's in her 4th season coaching the Lions. And she took that because Regis, a minute and a half into the game, is already up 7-0 over the Lions. Wheaton coming off an overtime victory on Saturday over Eastern Nazarene. 74-71, and in that game, Abby Fernandez went off, to say the least. 37 points for the sophomore guard. That ties an all-time school single-game record. And a stat almost equally as impressive for Fernandez. She had 10 steals in that game, and there's Fernandez off the mark on the free throw line jumper. Zancan tracks down the rebound. Doherty, good pass inside, and on the finish yet again, it's Pam Gonzalez. So I was just saying, Fernandez almost had a triple-double in the win over Eastern Nazarene. 37 points, 10 steals, 7 rebounds, and Wheaton's on the board there. Ryan Sachs with the finish. Sachs, the lone senior on this Wheaton squad. Very young team for the Lions. Just Sachs as that one senior, and then the lone junior on the team, Emma Kiernan, and she's a transfer out of Wesleyan, and Fernandez opens her scoring for the night. Regis out to an 0-2 start on the season, lost on the road to UMass Dartmouth to kick off the year, and then fell at home to Bridgewater State this past Saturday, and Gonzalez is fouled down low. Maddie Zancan has been the leading scorer for the Pride so far this year. She's averaging 12.5 points per game to go along with 6.5 rebounds. Fun fact about Zancan, her and I actually graduated together, both out of the class of 2021 at Cumberland High School in Cumberland, Rhode Island. Short corner jumper there is good from Valerie Whalen. Regis lead back up to 7. Good backdoor cut there from Walters. Got it to go and one. Tough finish inside from the first-year Walters, and she'll go to the line for one shot. Walters had herself a weekend as well. In the loss to Gordon, she exploded for 19 points and 10 rebounds, and then followed up with another 10-rebound performance the next day in the win over Eastern Nazarene. Walters completes the three-point play and almost has herself a steal out near half court. It's going to stay with the Pride, 25 seconds on the shot clock. And there's Minos with the steal. She'll get it off to Fernandez. Fernandez lost the handle going up to the hoop, but Wheaton maintains possession with Minos swinging it right to Walters. Fernandez, long two, rattles in and out, and there's Walters on the glass, as we just talked about. She'll get it back over to Fernandez. Shot clock only reset to 20. Fernandez tries another pull-up, and this time she sticks it. Regis almost turns it over again. Zancan, great pass inside. Whalen on the finish. What a find for Maddie Zancan. Crew for tonight calling the game: Eric Ferris, Kristen Kinn, and Anthony Trolio. Fernandez can't finish with the left. Mueller on the rebound, and she got fouled. Regis already out to 3 team fouls early on as we have another substitution. Riley Sprague enters the game for Wheaton. Emma Kiernan and Mueller also entered not long ago, replacing Cater and Sachs. Minos three ball, there it is. Minos only played in one of the games this weekend at Gordon due to a hand injury. Didn't play in the Gordon game, then was held scoreless in the Eastern Nazarene game. And going back the other way is the Lions. Walter with a steal. Can't finish, but she got fouled going up. So Walters will take a trip to the free throw line. She's already 1 for 1 from the stripe. Walters is a part of a really talented and large first-year class. She's out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Too strong on her first one from the line. She's shooting it at 75% from the free throw line going into tonight's game. Like a problem with substitutions here at the table for Regis. Zancan's going to stay on the floor. Looked like she was exiting for a second, but Regis keeping the same 5 out there as Walters goes 0 for 2 in the line that trip. Gonzalez is going to lose it out of bounds, and here's the substitution. Olivia Pacheco will enter the game for the first time tonight. She's a senior forward out of Waterford, Connecticut. So Pacheco in, Zancan out, as the Pride make their first substitution of the night 5 minutes in. Kiernan left wing will give it to Minos, who's right next to her. Goes back to Kiernan and almost got stolen. Minos keeps it in bounds, and her toe touched that end line right in front of the Regis bench. Regis bench weren't going to miss that one, letting the referee know that Minos stepped out of bounds right in front of their eyes, and the call did come in from referee Eric Ferris. Regis will break the press, and then Minos fouls Doherty as she was approaching the paint. It's only the second team foul against the Lions. Minos' first foul. Regis will have an inbounds on the near side. They'll get it into Striggles. High post now, it's Whalen, and couldn't find Doherty down in the post, so another turnover will send it back to Wheaton. It's already Regis' 4th turnover of the night. Fernandez back into the game. She gives it to Sprague. Inside Mueller, a little turnaround, can't get it to go. Striggle's on the board, and she'll push. Pacheco gets it inside to Whalen. Good head fake there from Gonzalez. Floater with a left, too strong. And Pacheco couldn't keep it in bounds. Cater back into the game. She replaces Mueller, and Regan Cater's been having herself a freshman year, to say the least, to start off. She's averaging 12 points per game. Had 14 in the win over Eastern Nazarene and had 14 in the opening day win over LaSalle last week here inside Emerson. It's another bucket for Courtney Doherty. Easy finish for the junior guard. Minos tries another three-ball. Kiernan on the offensive glass and gets that one to roll over the front of the rim for her first bucket of the night. Said this earlier, Kiernan's the lone junior on the team. She's a forward. Calls Wayland Mass home and played 2 years of college ball at Wesleyan in Connecticut before coming here to Wheaton. Turnaround from Pacheco, no good, and Sprague will push. Fernandez left wing. Swings it back to Minos. Good ball movement from the Lions. Kiernan gets stuck, gets it back into the corner to Sprague. Sprague penetrates, gets it back to Kiernan, works it outside of the baseline. In the paint, she'll take the shot and got it. Was waiting for Kiernan to pull that one. She had it that whole time. Believe she was looking to pass, but taking that shot ended up working out for the junior. Pacheco posts up. Can't get it to go. On the rebound is Whalen, and she got fouled. First trip to the free throw line coming up for Valerie Whalen and her Regis team tonight. Two substitutions for the Lions before the free throw. It's Nasha Arnold into the game for the first time tonight. And entering for Regis as well for the first time, Erica Marinelli. Good bounce there on the first free throw from Whalen. Only shooting it at 50% from the line so far this season. And she improves that number as she goes 2 for 2. So Regis back in front after those two free throws from Whalen. They lead 17-16 with under 3 to go in the first quarter. Fernandez. Minos pulls up. Too strong, and big time rebound there is Gonzalez. Gonzalez, guarded by Fernandez outside, will swing it right to Marinelli. Marinelli back left to Gonzalez. Marinelli back with it, high post, Pacheco. Pacheco back off to her left, Gonzalez on the left wing. Crosses over, shot clock down to 5. Regis has to put it up. Deep three from Doherty got blocked, and a shot clock violation. Great defense from Wheaton on those 30 seconds to force that violation, and Wheaton will keep the subs coming as Kiki Walters checks back into the game. She'll replace Fernandez. It's really impressive about Walters. She's currently the leading rebounder on this Wheaton team. As a freshman guard, which is unheard of in the sport of basketball, she has 7.3 rebounds per game in the young season. Lions turn it over, giving it back to the Pride. Marinelli's going to bring it up the floor. She's also a first-year guard. She's out of Point Pleasant, New Jersey, and the lone player on this Regis roster that doesn't call New England home. Gonzalez with the left. Can't get it to fall, and Arnold with the rebound. Sprague to Minos cutting inside. It's Arnold. She gets double team, brings it back out. Sprague straight away. Can't get it to go, and Arnold. Another fight for the rebound, and gonna say she got fouled, and is actually gonna get the foul called against her. Not sure what the reasoning was on that call, but tough draw and the foul call there for Arnold, scrapping on the offensive glass. Doherty to Pacheco. Pacheco hesitates, now goes back to Doherty. Doherty works off the screen, drives left, guarded by Walters, and she got fouled as Walters reached in. So that's 5 fouls in the quarter for Wheaton. That'll send Regis to the line via the bonus. On the women's side of college basketball, they play quarters opposed to the halves that the men play. So 5 fouls a quarter will get you in to that 1-and-1 bonus. Doherty misses the second one, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Sprague dishes right to Minos. Cater, good find to Arnold. Arnold swings it outside. Walters, head fake, goes up with it now. Just rattles in and out, and Arnold fights the rebound, but it's going to be Pam Gonzalez coming away with it for Regis. $20 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. Pacheco, now into the corner, it's Gonzalez. Drives with the left, can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Shot clock is off, Wheaton has it, and Minos got fouled, and that's going to be Regis' 5th team foul, so it'll be Greta Minos going to the line with just 6.5 seconds on the clock. Minos hasn't gotten to the line much this year, but when she does, well, I was going to say she's been shooting it at 100%, but off the mark on that one. Second one for Minos falls, deficit down to 3. 6 seconds ago, Regis will push. Gonzalez, dish right, Doherty open for 3. Can't get it to fall, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. So after 1 quarter of play, it's Regis 20, Wheaton 17. Valerie Whalen leading the way. She's got 8 for the Pride. We'll be right back for the second quarter on the Newmax Sports Network. Second quarter about to get underway here inside Emerson Gymnasium. Thanks for joining us on the Newmax Sports Network tonight. It's going to be a bit of a layoff before we're back here inside Emerson Gymnasium on the Newmax Sports Network. Wheaton will be back in action just before Thanksgiving next Tuesday when they host Johnson and Wales. They'll be on the road this weekend at Plymouth State, though. Lions nearly turn it over to start the second quarter. Fernandez, pull up, got that one to go. That's her bread and butter, that mid-range game. She's got 6 points tonight. That's the team lead for the Lions. Striggles back into the game, and Walters picks her pocket, goes back the other way. Tough finish. Walters gets it to go. Walters has been getting her hands on everything tonight. She's got 5 points. Doherty. Now Striggles, guarded by Sprague, goes back outside to her right to Pacheco. Pacheco will pass right, then set a screen for Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about the step back three, dished it right to Doherty, then got it right back. Gonzalez goes back to Doherty. Regis has to put it up 3 on the shot clock, and offensive foul and illegal screen is going to be called against Olivia Pacheco with the shot clock down to 2 seconds. So a break there for Wheaton to send the ball back their way. It's only Pacheco's first personal foul. Inside, there's Cater. It's her first bucket of the night. Already talked about her a little bit. She's another member of that first-year class. She calls the state of Colorado home. Regis trying to respond. Gonzalez off the mark, followed up with her own rebound, up and under. Can't get it to fall, but she got fouled. Foul goes against Fernandez. That's her second, and she's going to check out as Minos re-enters. Gonzalez going to the line for the Pride. She's got 4 points tonight. It's her first trip to the line tonight. Gonzalez hits on the first one, and she's having a great start to her season. Gonzalez, a senior guard out of Revere, Mass, averaging 10.5 points per game. That's the second best mark on the team behind Zancan. Off the mark, off the rebound, was Doherty for 3. Sprague pass off right to Minos. Top of the key, Sachs finds Sprague. She'll try a pull-up of her own. Front of the rim, no good. Sachs on the rebound, falling away, and Minos couldn't get the putback. Gonzalez brings down the board yet again. Back the other way, Doherty just saves that one. She'll find Whalen. Whalen posts up on Sachs, passed outside to Striggles. Fast tempo from both sides to start this second quarter of play. Not sure who that's favoring at the moment. Tough to tell. Still a really even game, only a 2-point margin, and Regis will lose it out of bounds, but it was knocked out of bounds off the hand of a Wheaton College Lion. 4 seconds on the shot clock. The Pride will have to recognize that off the inbound. Striggles gets it into Pacheco outside to Doherty. They don't see the shot clock, and another shot clock violation will go against the Pride. That's the second one that Wheaton has forced tonight. Defense from the Lions pays off. They got the ball back this side. It's Walters. Minos in the corner, and she traveled with it. Teams trade turnovers as Regis will push it back the other way. It's Gonzalez right in front of the Wheaton bench. Tight defense there from Minos. Now she'll dribble it back outside. Was talking to Greta Minos earlier today. These two were competitors up and down the floor back in high school, Gonzalez and Minos, and right now they're guarding each other. Minos out of Dexter Southbury School, right outside of Boston, and Gonzalez attended St. Mary's. There's Gonzalez, can't finish with the left. Walters brings down the rebound, and she'll go coast to coast. Crossover, good move. There's Minos, short 2, got it to go. Minos' shot looking good. She's got 6 points tonight. Striggles feeds the post. Pacheco. Tough shot through traffic. Went over the top of Cater for that one. It's Olivia Pacheco's first hoop of the night. Good find inside. Cater to Sachs for the finish. For such a young team, they move really well, and they know how to move the ball around on offense, and that's been on display tonight. In particular, that play, just a little high-low action with Cater getting at the top, then Sachs just slipping down to the block on the back door. 3 off the mark from Striggles. Loose ball. It's going to come away with Regis and Doherty. Striggles pump fake floater with the right, too strong. There on the rebound was Whalen, and she got fouled. So Whalen will go back to the line. She's leading all scorers at the moment with 8 points, and she's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Two subs for Wheaton before the free throws. It's Maddie Mueller re-entering the game and seeing action for the first time tonight. Madeline Dewey. Dewey, another member of the freshman class. She's out of Greenville, South Carolina. So there's Whalen going 2 of 2 from the line to get this back to a 2-point game, and she'll exit with 10 points. Dewey's a threat from outside, and she gets it back from Sachs. There's a 3 from Dewey, and right on cue, Madeline Dewey checks in and snipes one from downtown. Zancan back into the game for Regis. She dishes it off to Pacheco. Now it's Gonzalez working left off the screen from Pacheco. Good hedge from Mueller. She gets back on defense to guard Pacheco. Now it's Doherty. Doherty on the floor with a left. Good touch off the glass there from Courtney Doherty for that one. She's a junior guard out of Willimantic, Connecticut. Sachs loses it on the offensive end, and going back the other way is the Pride. Long 2 from Striggles, misses everything, and it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds, back to the Lions, and re-entering Nasha Arnold to replace Sachs. Sprague running the point, gets it off to Minos left side. Pass down low, stolen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez, good dish to Doherty. Doherty tried a Euro step and got clipped on her hip. Good job stepping up on defense by Mueller. Clean play to force Doherty to lose that one out of bounds. Still only a 3-point game, under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Minos finds Arnold, now it's Dewey. They'll work it around, it makes its way to Sprague. Dish inside to Mueller, gets it back outside to Sprague. Dewey tries another 3, this one comes up short. Minos nearly jumped up to save that one, but ball touched the end line, out of bounds, back to the Pride. Zancan. Now it's Pacheco. Into the corner to Doherty. Doherty through traffic, got bumped, count it. And the basket, nifty move, and an even better finish there from Courtney Doherty. She'll go to the line to try to tie this game up at 30. Foul's going to be charged to Minos. It's her second personal. Doherty completes the 3-point play, and Fernandez will check back into the game. She'll replace Greta Minos, who just committed the foul. Inside, Mueller, count it. Good finish there from the sophomore forward. Went with her offhand to do it, and she'll go to the line for one shot. Mueller's hometown, not too far from where we are in Norton, just to our east in Carver, Massachusetts. There was Mueller converting the three-point play. The Wheaton lead back up to 3. Gonzalez, 10 on the shot clock. Fights through a double team. Oh, Gonzalez skipping through the lane for that one. She's got 7 tonight. Spray guarded by Striggles away from the hoop. Now it's Fernandez. Dewey couldn't get another 3 ball to go, and Striggles there on the rebound. Striggles will hand it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez hesitates now, finds Whalen. Back to Gonzalez, right wing this time. Shot clock under 10, crossover. Pull up Jay, got it. Gonzalez is starting to feel it for Regis. She has 4 quick points, 9 on the night. Sprague loft pass into the post. Mueller has a turnaround jump hook. Too strong, and Gonzalez almost lost it pushing up the floor. Luckily, Pacheco was there to scoop it up, and Regis will throw things down with 1:20 left to go in the first half. Pacheco gathers Gonzalez. Bit of a heat check there, too strong, and Wheaton will take it back over as they force the steal after Whalen had it in the corner. Dewey inside to Arnold. She's double teamed. Sprague open. Now she'll get it down low to Mueller, who'll step outside. Long 2 off the mark, and Regis back in control with Gonzalez bringing the ball up. Inside, another bucket for the Pride. This time it's Doherty, and now Regis has a 3-point lead of their own. Dewey gets that one to go, and we're level. It's her second 3 of the night. Shot clock is off. Regis can hold for one. We're tied at 36. Gonzalez, turnaround, strong move with the left, and that's how those last seconds will run off here in the first half. High-paced second quarter of action here inside Emerson Gymnasium. It's going to be Regis 38, Wheaton 36 going into halftime, and Pam Gonzalez absolutely exploding in this second quarter. She'll go into the half with 13 points, shooting 6 of 12 from the field. 3 players all at 6 points for the Lions. Dewey with 2 threes for 6 points. Then Fernandez and Minos both with 6. So going into the half, Regis with a 2-point lead. We'll be back for the second half of action here on the NewMax Sports Network. Second half about ready to get underway here inside Emerson Gymnasium. It's Regis College coming into Norton to face off against Wheaton College, and it was a strong first half from both sides. Just a 2-point advantage for Regis after 20 minutes with another 20 minutes left to go, and it was Pam Gonzalez with 13 points for Regis to lead all scorers. There's Gonzalez on the right wing. The lefty's going to work it left. Now give and go there, and it's blocked away by Walters. Walters has been tenacious on defense this season and swats that one away from Gonzalez. Inside, Cater. Pivot no good. Walters there on the board, and she got fouled going up. The drive in Walters is unmatched from anything I've seen on this floor. It's Walters' 6th rebound she pulled down before she got fouled. She knocks the first one down from the line, and that 6th rebound stat gives her a really good chance to go 3 straight games with 10 boards. Second one rattles home, and she's got 7 points on the night, and now that makes her the leading scorer for the Lions. Doherty works off a screen. Couldn't get that one to go. Sprague had a really good step up on defense. Now there's Sprague running the point. She'll hand it off to Fernandez. Fernandez to the hole. Couldn't get it to go. Cater on the board. Can't get that one to fall, and Whalen pulls down the rebound. Gonzalez guarded by Fernandez straight away. Good hedge by Sachs. Gets back on defense. Pass left it already. Now fed into the post. Whalen. Now Gonzalez, right wing, tries a 3 too strong. Takes a good bounce for Wheaton into the hands of Cater. Sprague with it. She'll hand it off to Sachs. Couldn't get Fernandez on the back door. Now to Sprague in the corner, and she'll dribble back to her right. Cater, free throw line jumper. Can't get that one. Gonzalez pulls down another rebound. And make that a double-double already for Pam Gonzalez. 13 points, 10 rebounds, and we still got 18 minutes to go. Maddie Zancan with it. Passes right. Doherty tries a 3. Gets that one, and Regis back in front by 3. It's Doherty's first 3 of the night. He's got 11 points for the Pride. Wheaton trying to respond. Sprague has it stolen away by Doherty, and Gonzalez will push. Up in front was Striggles. She didn't get it to her, but ends up taking it herself for 2. Sachs now to Fernandez. Fernandez sets up on the right wing. He's going to drive around Doherty. Good feed, but Cater was unable to finish it all alone on the block, but a gift for Wheaton as Regis quickly loses it out of bounds. Substitutions here for the Lions. They'll make 3 of them. Catherine Fennick into the game for Wheaton for the first time tonight, and Kiernan and Minos re-enter. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Regis, staying with Wheaton on the baseline. Fernandez gets it into Walters. They'll work it around the perimeter, now into the hands of Minos. Kiernan hesitated, drives in. Fennick short corner for 2. Couldn't get that one. And good outlet there from Whalen to Striggles, but Striggles will bring it outside smartly and slow things down on the offensive end. Hands it off to Doherty. Doherty's not going to use the Zancan screen. Doherty keeps it, drives in. Wild on the layup through traffic and goes out of bounds off of her own hand. Minos. Jumper in transition is good for Minos. Her first bucket of the second half. Wheaton's going to put the press on now. Striggles works out of it, gets it to Gonzalez. Now Zancan. Pass off left to Doherty. Doherty couldn't float it into Zancan, stolen by Fernandez. Fernandez back the other way. With the right, gets it to go. Now back to a one-point ball game and going down the other way. Maddie Zancan beats the Wheaton defense down the floor for an easy bucket. There it is, Fernandez yet again. Fernandez and Wheaton starting to get in a groove, and Regis' coach Samantha Crow recognizes that, and she'll take a timeout. Back and forth ball game here in Emerson Gymnasium. Going into the break. Regis 45, Wheaton 44. Back inside Emerson Gymnasium, we got a good women's hoop game tonight. It's Regis and Wheaton going back and forth. Regis will make the press after the break, and there's Pam Gonzalez yet again going with the offhand for the finger roll. Good find, Fernandez to Minos right there on the block. Fernandez using the court vision to get her fourth assist of the night. Minos now up to 10 points. Doherty gets it to Zancan. Zancan closely guarded by Pennick. Pass not far in proximity to Zancan to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez got fouled from behind. Foul goes against Walters, her second personal and only Wheaton's first team foul of this third quarter. No good on the jumper there from Whalen as Zancan stormed in to try to save it. Fernandez will waste no time pushing up floor, hands it off to Minos. Minos right wing, swing pass left, there's Walters. Walters goes back to Minos, now free throw line, Pennick. Pennick puts it on the floor now to Kiernan left wing. Kiernan into the paint, right wing, Minos open for three, gets it! Greta Minos from outside. Wheaton back in the lead. It's Minos' second triple of the night. She's got 13 points and now is the leading scorer for the Lions. Zancan corrals it right in front of her own bench. 10 on the shot clock for the Pride. It's Gonzalez. Hesitation, got it blocked by Kiernan, and a really late foul call comes in after the block. Kiernan thought she had it clean, and so did I, but it's going to be Gonzalez going to the line for two shots. Gonzalez gets that one to fall as Regis still scratching and clawing for their first win this season. Two tough losses to open up the year against UMass Dartmouth and then at home to Bridgewater State. It's a really young team, though. As I said, their leading scorer through those two games is Maddie Zancan, only a freshman. So a lot of promise for Regis in the years to come. Inside, Kiernan, good find for Minos. Kiernan couldn't get it to go, got her own rebound. Walters back outside. Nifty move from Walters through traffic. Minos, another three. Couldn't get that one to fall. A fight for the rebound, and it's Walters. So Walters couldn't keep her feet in bounds on the far side. The effort was there from Walters, just couldn't come away with it, so it'll go back to Regis. Just like the Lions, Regis will be on the road this weekend. They'll go up to Biddeford, Maine to square off against the University of New England. Tie ball game. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Another foul going against the Lions, this time away from the basket. Foul's going to be charged to Dewey, who also just re-entered the game. He's a sniper from beyond the arc. Dewey's got 2 threes tonight. Driving in and getting fouled is Marinelli for Regis. I believe that foul's going to come on the floor. So Dewey picks up 2 quick fouls, and she'll be subbed out by Walters. Walters, 7 points, 7 boards. Looking for her second double-double of her very young college career. Gonzalez with 19 for Regis. She dishes it off to Pacheco with the shot clock winding down. Pacheco to Zancan. Gonzalez through traffic, no foul call. Referee's pointing in favor of Regis, but so we do have a block call, but with that block call, a shot clock violation. So make that the third forced shot clock violation by this tenacious Lions defense tonight. And there's Regis getting it done on defense. Doherty. Not sure she picked up the steal. She will pick up the steal. Wasn't sure who they're going to have that foul call against, Walters or Doherty, but call is going to be Doherty with possession. And then Walters committing the foul. So ball's going to come over to the free throw line, as that's Wheaton's 5th team foul of the quarter. So Regis into the bonus with 2.5 to go in the third quarter of action. Doherty at the line, sinks the first one. For a talented shooter, Doherty struggling at the free throw line going into tonight. Hasn't had a lot of attempts, but in those attempts only shooting 33% from the line, but she goes 2 of 2 there to get the Pride back in the lead. But Wheaton wastes no time to tie it back up. Regan Cater with her first bucket in a while. Cater having a quiet night from what we're accustomed to, as the 3 from Marinelli is no good. Only 4 points for Cater, averaging 12 on the season. Spray goes back to Kiernan in the corner. Feed into Cater. Fernandez tries a 3. Comes up short and bounces out of bounds untouched. Marinelli brings it up floor. Is going to use a screen going right to Pacheco. Now Zancan works it left to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets a screen from Zancan. Good roll by Zancan in the post. Left side with the right hand. Maddie Zancan gets it to go. She's a perfect 3 of 3 from the field as Cater continues to work down low to respond. Four quick points for Cater, and we're back tied at 53. 2 high screens for the Pride. Gonzalez will go left using the Zancan screen. Doherty Puts it on the floor and got fouled from behind by Minos. So Doherty will go to the line for a pair as Minos commits her third personal foul. Rattles off the rim, no good there from Doherty. She's 4 of 6 at the line tonight, trying to make that 5 of 7. And she does there. Regis back in front by 1, and entering the game for the first time tonight, the sophomore guard out of Duxbury, Massachusetts, Sydney Ropes. Ropes and Dewey, arguably the two best three-ball shooters for Wheaton. It's the first time we've seen Ropes tonight. Maybe look for her to get a triple. This time Wheaton will work it around the ring. Fernandez, too strong off the glass. Gonzalez will push it down floor herself. Regis will take a timeout called by Samantha Crow. So 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We got a good one on hand. It's Regis 54, Wheaton 53. We'll be back on the Newmax Sports Network. Regis with possession, 37 seconds on the game clock, 26 on the shot clock. They'll have it in their own end. Gonzalez inside off the pass from Striggles. Sandcan works it onto the baseline for Whalen outside. Doherty, big triple. It's going to hit the rope, hanging above the top of the rim, so dead ball's going to give it back to the Lions with the shot clock off. 20 seconds on the game clock. Sprague will bring it up the floor. She crosses half court, and she's picked up by Doherty. Now it's Fernandez outside, 8 on the game clock. Sprague, 3, left wing. Bang! Big time shot for Riley Sprague, 2 seconds to go. And Regis didn't see the game clock as time expires here in the third quarter. Riley Sprague with a big 3 from the left wing to give Wheaton a little momentum going into the break. They lead 56-44. Excuse me, that's 56-54. Fourth quarter to come here on the Newmax Sports Network. Back here in Emerson Gymnasium inside the Haas Athletic Center. Regis and Wheaton coming down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Wheaton with a 2-point lead thanks to a big shot and Riley Sprague's first basket of the night. And going the other way is the Pride. No good on the finish. There was Striggles. Doherty couldn't get it to go. Striggles tries again, and Regis will hold on to it. Whalen gets it. Gonzalez. Wow, big time three for Regis and Gonzalez on, want to say maybe a fourth chance there, as Regis crashing the offensive glass to get the lead back. Sachs down low has her pass intercepted by Gonzalez. Gonzalez will slow things down. Outside, it's Striggles. She's been running the point tonight for the Pride. This time, she'll hand it off right wing to Doherty. Doherty swung back left. There's Gonzalez. Now straight away, it's Zancan. Zancan tried to dish it in the corner to Striggles, and it got tipped away by Kiki Walters with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Emma Kiernan back into the game, replacing Ryan Sachs. See if Regis recognizes the shot clock inside. It's Zancan. And it's stolen away by Fernandez, going back the other way. A 2-on-1 with Minos. She'll go to Minos. Back to Fernandez. Great ball movement there with a 2-on-1 down floor. Fernandez to Minos. Back to Fernandez for the bucket. Wheaton back in front. Zancan straight away. He's going to hesitate inside and tipped away on defense by Minos. Now Fernandez will go back the other way. Fernandez to the hole. Finger roll goes home, and Wheaton in a 3-point lead. Wheaton defense stepping up, leading to 2 buckets on the other end for Abby Fernandez. She's got 14 on the night. Striggles. Now Gonzalez. She's been steady tonight with 22 to lead all scorers. And another steal for Wheaton. Fernandez forces it this time. It's taken by Minos, who hands it back off to Fernandez. Keeter, jump hook. Couldn't get the roll home, and back the other way for Regis. Hitting the floor to come away with it is Whalen. Smart play there by the grad student to slow things down and end up getting to the floor to get that one, then dishing it off to a guard. Doherty fed inside to Gonzalez, and miscommunication there from the Lions on defense. What happened there was Gonzalez got double teamed down low. Then both of the players in the double team left Gonzalez to get back to a different defender as Walters hits the long two to respond, so those 2 players down low for Wheaton both didn't realize they were going to leave that double team at the same time, and that ended up leading Gonzalez wide open for the easy basket. Walters nearly forced a steal after the long two. Regis will hold on to it under 7 minutes to go in regulation. Whalen. Good feed inside. Reverse no good from Striggles. Fernandez. Walters now. Bounce pass off Fernandez. Walters open for 3. Gets it! How about Kiki Walters? Triple gives her 12 on the night, and Wheaton with their biggest lead at 6 points. There's Maddie Zancan on the answer for Regis. Zancan's been great tonight. Perfect 4 of 4 shooting from the field for 8 points. Minos. No good on the 3, and there's Walters with her 8th board of the night. Kiernan. Fernandez mid-range. Clanks off the rim. Minos there on the offensive glass. The floater. Tough angle, couldn't get it, and Gonzalez going back down the other way. She gets it to Doherty. And Doherty got bumped from behind in transition by Minos, and that's going to be Minos' 4th personal foul. 2 subs waiting at the table, and Mueller and Sprague, and one of them is going to be from Minos as Cater comes out alongside her. Another timeout. Believe it was taken by Regis. It's going to be a full timeout, so Wheaton with a little bit of momentum. Kiki Walters, 5 quick points, gives Wheaton a lead, 65-61. We'll be right back. .5:33 to go, and Emerson Gymnasium is rocking right now. Wheaton with a 4-point lead. Wheaton was just down to a 6-point lead before Maddie Zancan layup, and that 6-point lead was their biggest of the night, so a testament to how back and forth this game has been. Ball goes out of bounds off the missed shot from Regis, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Wheaton, so staying with Regis, 7 on the shot clock for the Pride. It's going to be Striggles to inbound just off to the side of her bench. Gets it into Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets stuck, goes to Doherty, 2 on the timer. Ball still bouncing around, and there's Wheaton forcing another shot clock violation. Defense continues to be great tonight. It'll be going back the other way for the Lions. Sprague with it. She has 3 points on the night, and that was a 3-point shot that came to end the third quarter. A big shot, momentum-wise and score-wise, to go into the fourth. Foul goes against Striggles away from the basket. Only her first personal and only the first team foul for Regis in the fourth quarter. Sprague double teamed outside, bounce pass off right to Fernandez. Fernandez right elbow, spins, goes off to her right. Mueller, good fake, pulls up. Maddie Mueller, big time move for the bucket. Mueller's got 5 tonight. And a nifty move on the baseline there for the sophomore forward, Gonzalez. Big time shot. Pam Gonzalez answers with the 3. Walters. 2 rebounds away from a double-double is Walters, and Sprague has it, gets it into Kiernan. Walters, 3 ball. Too strong, and long rebound goes to Striggles. Now it's Gonzalez. To the cup. Can't finish. Whalen fighting for that offensive rebound. She gets it. And she gets fouled going back up. It looked like the 2 Wheaton defenders were straight up. The referee crew is going to disagree with that, so it's going to be Valerie Whalen going to the line for 2 shots, where she's 4 of 4 from tonight. Subs for Wheaton here. Cater, Arnold, and Minos all back into the game as Whalen knocks down her first of 2 at the line. Comes up short on the second one. Arnold on the rebound. Fernandez loses it. Striggles. Breakaway. Comes up short on the layup, and look at that. It was going to be tipped out of bounds by Wheaton after the missed layup, and it goes right into the hands of Striggles, who was standing on the baseline out of bounds. Don't get breaks as lucky as that if you're Wheaton. Fernandez got it, free throw line, she's got 16. 4-point swing after the missed layup. Wheaton leads 69-65, 3.5 to go. Gonzalez. Guarded tightly by Fernandez. Gets it off to Whalen. And Whalen traveled with it. Great defense there from Arnold. Arnold steps in off the bench and makes an immediate impact, big-time rebound a couple possessions ago, and then steps up to force Whalen to travel. Fernandez splits two outside. To Minos goes the pass, and Minos' pass gets stolen away. Doherty finishes that one, back to a 2-point ball game, under 3 minutes to play. Fernandez goes back to Minos. Minos crosses over. Fernandez' pass almost got stolen, but it worked out for Fernandez. The tipped pass goes right into her hands, and she hits another jumper. Doherty can't respond, and Fernandez gets the rebound. Fernandez at half court, picked up by Gonzalez, and Sarah Bencourse will take a timeout. Wheaton in front by 4, 2:25 to go. Stay with us as we're coming down the stretch from Emerson Gymnasium. Good one brewing here in Norton. Wheaton leads Regis 71-67, 2:25 to go, and it's Wheaton basketball. It's in the hands of Abby Fernandez right now, and she's been awesome tonight. 18 points, 9 of 16 from the field. Coming off a 37-point performance in the win over Eastern Nazarene this weekend. Fernandez, baseline, gets it blocked and got fouled. Foul's going to be called against Pam Gonzalez for Regis. It's only Gonzalez's first foul of the night, and only Regis' second team foul. Fernandez no good on her first free throw. It's only her first trip to the line tonight in her 18-point performance. So Fernandez 0 of 2, Gonzalez on the rebound, and she's having a monster game. 27 points, 14 boys for the senior. Whalen. Stolen away by Fernandez yet again. Fernandez back the other way, bounce pass to Arnold. Arnold spins, and the rebound there for Pacheco. Gonzalez traveled with it. Fernandez doing it on both ends that time with the defense. Maddie Zancan re-enters for Regis as they're coming down to their last chances. 1.5 minutes to go. Tipped out of bounds by Doherty on defense. Quick thank you to our production crew, our producer and SID here at Wheaton, Alan Wickstrom, and our video coordinator, AJ Uchi. Cater to Walters, now to Arnold. 10 on the shot clock. Minos takes the three, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Doherty, and she'll go back the other way. Striggles, Gonzalez Comes up short on the three. Fernandez on the rebound a minute ago. A chance for Wheaton to provide a dagger. And Sarah Binkhorst will take a full timeout, and we'll take 1-2. 1 minute ago, Wheaton still leading by 4. Back from timeout, Wheaton will inbound. They lead Regis by 4 with 1 minute to go. It's going to be Minos inbound. She gets it into Cater. Cater at half court now to Fernandez. Wheaton with a chance to milk a little clock here with a 4-point lead. Still 20 on the shot clock. The foul coming away from the basket. It's going to go against Regis, but only Regis' third team foul for the fourth quarter. So two more fouls to go before Wheaton will be at the line. They'll apply another foul there. It's going to go against Doherty, so one more foul, and Wheaton will be shooting free throws. It's Doherty's third personal. Get it into Fernandez. Doesn't look like they'll foul now. Just getting that foul number ready. Actually, no, they will foul. Doherty just didn't want to commit it and have it be her fourth. Gonzalez applies the foul, only her second foul. So now it'll be Greta Minos going to the line for 2 huge free throws. She's 1 of 2 there tonight. Emma Kiernan checks back into the game, replacing Arnold, as Minos steps up to the line. Favorable bounce off the back of the rim for Minos on the first one as it falls through. Now this one looking to extend the lead to 6 for the Lions. No good for Minos. Gonzalez on the board. She's got 27. She'll push. Got to play with urgency here if you're Regis. Gonzalez spins, goes up off the board. Big time finish from Gonzalez. Whistle comes in. It's just going to be for the clock to reset to the correct number. 30.3 seconds on the game clock. Get it into me. Oh, it's stolen away. Zancan has it. And it's knocked out of bounds by Wheaton, so a huge steal there for Maddie Zancan. So Regis with a chance. 25 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock for the Pride. Gonzalez to inbound. They trail by 3. She gets it into Zancan. Now it's Doherty. Gonzalez works off the screen. Not sure what the call is. It's going to go out of bounds off of Wheaton in the corner. So staying with Regis down to 15 on the shot clock. Wheaton almost came up with a huge steal. They'll get it into Doherty. Got to get this back to Gonzalez if you're Regis. They do. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gonzalez taking too much time here. Short corner, needs something, and it got fouled. Gonzalez got fouled. Foul is going to go on the shot, so Gonzalez going to the line for 2 shots, but still trailing by 3. So even if she makes both of those, right when Wheaton gets it in, Regis will have to foul instantaneously. Good on the first free throw is Gonzalez. Trying to make this a 1-point ball game. Cater and Kiernan down on the blocks. Second one from Gonzalez goes through, and Sarah Binkhorst will take a timeout to talk things over. 5 seconds to go. Wheaton will inbound when we come back. They lead Regis 72-71. .5 seconds on the game clock. Pam Gonzalez just hit 2 free throws for Regis, and Lions get it in and immediately fouled is Sprague by Doherty. That's Doherty's 4th personal. Less than a second comes off the game clock as it's at 4.6. So Sprague going to the line for 2 shots. First one doesn't fall. Sprague with a big one coming up. Coming into tonight, she was only shooting it at 50%. That's just 3 games where second one from Sprague falls through. And with that, Samantha Crow will take a timeout and try to draw something up. It'll be a full timeout. So we'll take a break. It was a 30-second timeout. We would have stayed here, but full timeout. We'll take a break. Regis will inbound, trailing by 2 when we come back from break here on the NewMax Sports Network. Coming back off the timeout, Regis will able to inbound at half court. They trail by 2 with 4.4 seconds on the game clock. Wheaton needs a stop. Striggles inbound, gets it in. Gonzalez drives in through the lane, off the glass and in. Gonzalez ties it 1 second on the game clock. And Sarah Binkhorst will take a timeout of her own. Pam Gonzalez, oh my goodness. 31 points on the night for Gonzalez. And Regis with a chance to send this one to overtime. Wheaton trying to spoil that overtime. They'll have it at half court after Sarah Binkhorst took a quick timeout. 1.5 seconds, so a catch and shooter, maybe a catch and one dribble situation coming up for the Lions. We'll be right back for the last second of regulation in a tie ball game. Regis just tied this ball game up at 73. Pam Gonzalez took it to the cup and finished. But Wheaton still with a chance. They'll have a chance to end this game or go to overtime. 1.5 seconds on the game clock. Fernandez will inbound. Right off to the side of her bench. Thrown in. Cater, turn around. Oh, it comes up short and we're going to overtime. Overtime here in Norton as Cater couldn't get that one to fall. So through 4 quarters, Regis and Wheaton tied at 73. Overtime period coming up here on the New Max Sports Network. If you were looking for free basketball, you came to the right place. Wheaton and Regis going to overtime. 40 minutes not enough as both teams tied at 73, and it was an exciting last couple of minutes. Wheaton had a chance to pull away for the win, but some missed free throws and a big bucket from Pam Gonzalez forces an extra 5 minutes. Inbounds play from the Lions, and it's going to, I was going to say it worked out to perfection, but Walters just couldn't get the finish. Team's going, Fernandez! Steal at half court, drives in, got fouled. Fernandez has been everywhere on defense tonight. Seems like every other pass Regis has attempted, Fernandez has got a hand on and picks that one off at midcourt and sinks the first of 2 free throws. And not surprising for Fernandez, already with 12 steals on the season, 10 of those coming just last game against Eastern Nazarene. Off the mark on the second one, Cater stepped out of bounds in front of her own bench as she tried to track that rebound down. Doherty will bring it up the floor for the Pride. Pass off right to Striggles. Whalen inside to Zancan. Gonzalez off the mark. Cater on the rebound. She'll get it to Fernandez, and Fernandez will swing it right to Sprague. Now into the corner to Walters. Walters dribbles out. Sprague, 3-ball. Too strong. Cater right there for an easy putback. Right place, right time, Regan Cater. Nearly had herself a buzzer beater at the end of regulation. Just came up short on the jump hook. Walters forces a steal. Her and Fernandez. Absolute monsters on defense. Sprague to Fernandez. Fernandez works around, gets inside, finishes. Wheaton up to a 5-point lead to kick off overtime. Doherty swings it to her left, Striggles. Regis trying to get on the board here in the overtime. Whalen to Zancan. Zancan, 3 attempt. Off the mark. Walters there on the rebound. Now to Sprague. Kiernan, right elbow, gets it now to Walters. Walters guarded tightly by Doherty. Back to Kiernan. Kiernan. Cater, free throw line. Off the mark. Fernandez nearly had herself an offensive rebound. Lost the handle as it goes out of bounds. Back to Regis with under 3 minutes to play in overtime. Doherty will bring it up floor. She'll be picked up at half court by Walters. Doherty drives left. Now worked back outside. Coming off the screen, it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it on the floor, has it tipped away. Comes up with a loose ball, fights through traffic. Too strong on the finish. Whalen goes back up, and she got fouled. Whalen will be going to the line for 2 shots. She's 5 of 6 from the stripe tonight, putting together a strong game with 11 points so far. Most experienced player on the floor for either side as she's a grad student. She knocks down a first free throw. Second one from Whalen, doesn't go. Cater pushes it out to the outlet, Fernandez. Now it's Sprague, right wing to Fernandez outside. Goes back to Sprague. Fernandez works left, Walters. Fernandez lost the handle on the jump shot. Fortunate bounce for the Lions, Sprague to Cater. Almost threw it away, Walters with it. Pulls up, right hand, off the glass! The Rainmaker goes through. Wheaton to a 6-point lead, under 2 minutes to play. Walters, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Gonzalez, big time 3 there. Pam Gonzalez pouring it in. She's got 36. Kiernan, free throw line to Sprague. Almost stolen away by Gonzalez. Tipped it out of bounds. Wheaton will keep it with 17 on the shot clock. Get it into Sprague. Guarded by Doherty. He's going to dribble right now. Spins left. Passes off to Walters. Left wing, it's Fernandez. Swing pass. 3-ball right wing. Sprague comes up short. And Walters, offensive rebound. Make that a double-double for Kiki Walters. Her second in just 4 games. Not a full shot clock. Reset it. It's down to 5. Walters, 3. In and out, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Gonzalez takes it away. She gets it as Zancan. Regis trailing by 3 with possession. Gonzalez will slow things down, guarded by Fernandez. He's going to get a screen from Whalen, doesn't really use it, drives in, stutters the feet, she traveled. Gonzalez travels with it, just 34 seconds to go, and Wheaton will get it back, and I'm sure Regis will foul here. Kiernan inbounds it to Sprague. They're going to trap Sprague now to Fernandez. And back on the other end, Sarah Binkhorst will take a timeout. Believe that's her last timeout unless we go to a second overtime. So we'll take a break. 30 seconds to go. Wheaton leading Regis by 3 here in overtime. .3 seconds is what the scoreboard reads, and Wheaton will inbound up by 3. Regis applies the full court press. They're going to have to foul once Wheaton gets it in. They get it into Sprague. Doherty there. No foul yet, and Zancan will finally apply it with 26 seconds on the game clock. It's going to be Sprague going to the line as the shot clock turns off, and 2 crucial free throws for Sprague and Wheaton. Sophomore from Jamestown, Rhode Island, knocks down her first. Make that a 2-possession ball game now. And now a 5-point lead, and Samantha Crow will take a timeout of her own. Regis is going to have the ball when he come back. They're trailing by 5. Great one here on the NewMax Sports Network. Don't miss the end. Regis will need a quick look, trailing by 5. Inbounded to Doherty. Doherty to the cup. Finger roll. No good. Cater on the rebound. Regis needs a foul, and they do. Riley Sprague will be going back to the line as Doherty couldn't get the layup to fall. And a chance to put this one out of reach for Wheaton as Riley Sprague goes back to the line. She just hit 2. Can't get that one to fall. 19 seconds left to go in overtime. Second one from Sprague falls, and Samantha Crow will take another timeout, her last timeout. One more quick break here on the NewMax Sports Network. Regis trailing by 6. One more stop on the defensive end should seal the deal for Wheaton. Both teams out of timeouts. Regis will inbound on their side of half court. Gonzalez gets it in to Striggles. Back to Gonzalez. 3-ball Doherty. Off the mark, no good. Sprague on the rebound as she gets fouled. And that should basically do it. 10 seconds to go, 6-point lead for the Lions, and Sprague going back to the free throw line. Foul goes against Maddie Zancan. That's her 5th foul, which forces her to exit. She finishes with a strong night, 4 of 5 from the field, 8 points from the freshman from Cumberland, Rhode Island. Sprague at the line, 1st of 2 is good. Second one from Sprague is good. 8-point lead for the Lions, and it would take a miracle here for Regis. Gonzalez drives in, stolen away by Sprague. She's fouled, 3 seconds to go, and that's going to be it. Wheaton's going to escape danger and come away with an overtime win against Regis. Credit Riley Sprague down the line. Clutch at the free throw line as she goes back for one last trip. But it was Abby Fernandez leading the way. Sophomore guard poured in 21 points. 10 of 18 from the field as Sprague knocks down both. It's rolled into Doherty. Gonzalez puts it up, no good. And that's it, Wheaton clutches one out, 87-77 over Regis. Their second home win of the season. They improved to 3-1 on the season. Don't go anywhere, though. Lions postgame coming up here from the balcony at Emerson Gymnasium. I'll be joining a postgame interview as well as recapping today's game. So final, Wheaton 87, Regis 77, but don't go anywhere. More to come on the NewMax Sports Network. Lions post-game here inside Emerson Gymnasium. They come away with a 10-point win in overtime versus Regis College and joined for the first time this year. Just a matter of time before you're up here with me, Abby. Thanks for being with me.
Of course.
10-point win, as I said, for Wheaton in overtime. Fernandez, you scored 21 points. Talk me through that.
Well, I think, just like our defensive intensity is just going to translate to our offense. Like, I think we're a very defensive momentum team, so once we start putting the pressure on defense, I think it just translates to our offense. A
quieter start to start the season for yourself than you're accustomed to, but then I talked about it a lot on the broadcast tonight, a monster 37-point performance, then 21 points tonight. What's been the key to get yourself going this season?
I think just, again, like putting defensive pressure. A lot of my points recently have become from steals and turnovers, and I think just getting into the paint is opening up a lot of my opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. This was a back-and-forth game for most of the night. Never team really got out to a lead more than about 7 or 8 points. What was the key for you guys to break through and climb that mountain?
I think just being disciplined on defense. Again, like that's one of our mottos is just a defensive team. So I think just staying disciplined and not giving them easy shots or easy buckets, I think that helped us.
I've talked about this with a lot of players so far this season. Haven't got a chance to talk to you about it yet. Just how young you guys are and a change from last season, losing Sadie and Romer, but what's been the key to getting you guys all on the same page, as a lot of you don't have a ton of college experience?
I think just relying on each other and relying on, even though we're a young team, we all want it really badly, and I think we have great chemistry and great relationships outside of the team, and I think that's helping us during the games and feeling out each other and how we play together.
Yeah, definitely, and gonna be really excited to see more of that to come this season going forward. So Wheaton with an 87-77 victory over Regis in overtime. Abby Fernandez right here, 21 points. Another stellar performance, Abby. Good game. Thanks for being with me tonight.
Thank you.
For more information, visit WheatonCollegeLions.com. And for the Newmax Sports Network of Wheaton College, I'm Jackson Walsh.